Dr. Doom is the monarch of Latveria, the armored genius, the sorcerer scientist. Few villains in comics command the same respect and fear. He's defeated a god, become Sorcerer Supreme, and saved the world. And yet, Doom always seems to fail. Get ready for the answer to why even when Doom becomes a god, he still loses. Hit like and subscribe for more superhero secrets and comic book stories. Dr. Doom isn't just a bad guy, he's a monarch, a sorcerer, and a genius wrapped in armor. Born Victor von Doom, he rules Latveria with an iron fist and a mind sharper than Stark Tech. And magic as formidable as Doctor Strange. He has power, wealth, status, intelligence and ability. He's battled the Fantastic Four and outwitted cosmic entities. He can think quickly, he can fight the strongest of opponents and has an unrivaled strategic mind. But somehow, he just can't win. However hard he tries, he loses. Again and again and again. In Secret Wars, the Marvel multiverse collapses. Incursions, collisions between universes, destroy reality and there is nothing anyone can do. Even Mr. Fantastic is helpless and resorts to creating a multiversal life raft to save as many people as possible. It doesn't go too well and a few people go missing. When all else fails, Doom steps in. With the help of Molecule Man and the Beyonder's power, Doom doesn't just save a universe, he creates one. And calls it Battleworld. It's a patchwork planet made from the remnants of destroyed realities. Doom rules it as a god emperor. He wears white and changes some stuff. He even makes Susan Storm his queen and raises her children as his own. It's the ultimate Doom fantasy, a world forged by his will, ruled by his intellect, and worshipped by all. But it doesn't last. Reed Richards, Doom's eternal rival, returns. While Doom dispatched Thanos without barely thinking about it, you'd think he'd be able to do the same to Reed Richards, but he can't. And when Reed confronts Doom, he doesn't beat him with fists or power. He beats him with the truth. When Doom tries to mock him by asking if Reed thought he could have done better with the power, Reed merely says yes, he knows he could have done better. Then he delivers the truth. He tells Doom he knows that Reed could have done a better job with the power. And Doom agrees. That's the tragedy. Doom saves reality, becomes a god, and still knows he's not the best man for the job. His ego demands control, but his intellect knows Reed is the better man. Doom's failure isn't in losing the fight, it's in admitting that he was never worthy of the power he stole. Fast forward to one world under Doom. This time, Doom doesn't steal godhood. He earns it. During the Bloodlust storyline, Doom does what Doctor Strange can't and ends the darkness. In doing so, Doom saves the world. But decides to keep the title of Sorcerer Supreme. He then brings about world peace. He unites nations. He ends wars. He brings order. And people follow him, not out of fear, but out of hope. Doom becomes the global leader. The world is finally under Doom. But again, it doesn't last. The cracks begin to show. Doom's rule is absolute. Dissent is crushed. Surveillance is everywhere. And while the world is better, it's not free. Heroes like Captain Marvel, Iron Man and Captain America challenge Doom, not because they want chaos, but because they believe in choice. Doom's utopia is built on control. And control, no matter how benevolent, is still tyranny. The most telling moment comes when Doom faces a rebellion led by those he once considered allies. They don't hate him. They admire him. But they refuse to live in a world where one man decides everything. And Doom, once again, loses, not because he's defeated in battle. He rides a magic Doom dinosaur into battle. Doom loses because his vision of salvation demands submission. His power is built on controlling others. He has turned his entire country into a prison where he uses the life force of people to power his magic. So why does Doom fail, even when he wins? He wants to save the world, but only on his terms. Doom genuinely believes he can fix everything. But his solutions always require obedience. He doesn't collaborate. He conquers. Whether it's Battleworld or Earth, Doom's utopias are built on domination. He can't accept that others might be better. In Secret Wars, Doom admits Reed would have done better. In one world under Doom, he refuses to share power. Doom's insecurity is buried beneath layers of arrogance. He knows he's not perfect, but he can't let anyone else lead. He confuses order with justice. Doom's worlds are orderly, efficient, peaceful. But they're not just. Justice requires empathy, compromise, and humility, qualities Doom suppresses. His rule is clean, but cold. And eventually, people revolt. The irony of Doom is he's often right. His intellect is unmatched. His plans are brilliant. His vision is compelling. But his failure is inevitable because he can't let go of control. In Secret Wars, He becomes God and still loses to a man with no powers. In one world under Doom, he rules the planet and still loses to the idea of freedom. Doom fails not because he's evil, but because he's caught between his ego and his fear. He has to be right and he's afraid that if he lets go, the world will fall apart. Afraid that if someone else leads, they'll do it better. Afraid that without power, he's just victor. And that fear, more than any hero, is what defeats him. So what do you think? Do you think Doom could ever truly change? Or is he going to fail forever? Can he ever be more than Doom? Thanks for joining us to the end. Drop your thoughts in the comments.